A number of Tesla Model Y vehicles have been spotted in the parking lot at Gigafactory Berlin. So it appears that Tesla has already started producing Tesla Model Y vehicles in Germany. That, my friends, is fantastic news. Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Sam Evans and you're watching The Electric Viking. Great to have you here on the channel. Fantastic to see so many new subscribers. Welcome to all you new subscribers and welcome back to everyone else. Now, I just want to shout out, say a special thank you to all the Patreons of the channel. We've just hit 100. And some of you give a little, some of you give a lot, but I appreciate every single one of you. It makes a huge difference. I'll put a link in the description below to our Patreon account. If you want to jump in and support us, I'd really appreciate that. But either way, just watching the videos, that is support as well. So the Electric reports that several Tesla Model Y vehicles have been spotted at Gigafactory Berlin. Now, production had been expected to start at any point, any day now, but it looks as though it has already started. Now, as you all know, over the last year, Tesla has run into all the usual European bullshit with delays, with permits, with everyone fighting the factory and so-called pretend environmentalists saying that they're changing things. And there's one good thing that's come out of this, and that is that Tesla has been forced to find ways to use less water in the factory. So certainly that's a good thing. But outside of that, I mean, come on. 19 years to get an airport approved for all these same sorts of reasons. Now, this, in my view, is a big reason why Europe is in huge trouble. What's happened over the last 20, 30 years? Manufacturing for 9 out of 10 things that were manufactured in Europe, say 30 years ago, is now in India, China, Bangladesh, Malaysia, a bunch of other countries, obviously. And realistically, they're going to continue to lose more and more manufacturing if they keep on prolonging this kind of red tape stuff. Everyone hears about this, don't they? Every company setting up in Europe knows this goes on, hears about this, hears, oh, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. What are we going to do? Let's source our product elsewhere. Let's build a factory elsewhere. But it does appear as though there is a light at the end of the tunnel here for Tesla. Now, Tesla has been rumored to be on the edge of getting approval, but unsurprisingly, it still hasn't happened yet. Now, the Ministry for Environment has confirmed that it is still reviewing the comments that have come in from submissions opposing Tesla, and that Tesla apparently has not completed all the documentation needed for the approval. I find this hard to believe. I think that it's unlikely there would have been documentation Tesla hasn't completed. I mean, realistically, think about the billions of dollars they're investing here, and they just haven't filled out some forms. I'm not sure I'm buying that. But this is what has been said in Germany. After the online consultation has been completed, the statements will continue to be checked. In addition, documents from the authorities and the developer Tesla are still pending. Brandenburg's Environment Minister Axel Vogel echoed similar comments about some documents or reports that are missing in order to issue final approval. In order to be able to implement this legally, I'm assuming he's talking about the factory actually sending vehicles out. It is also necessary that appropriate reports are available. It is unfortunately the case that not all reports are available in this quality. I'm not sure what that means. Honestly, the English there is not perfect, so the translation is probably not working perfectly. Now, in the meantime, Tesla appears to be making significant progress at the plant with several Model Y bodies and even full vehicles spotted in a recent drone flyover, which is really exciting to see. Now, Tesla was aiming to start production by the end of the year at the plant. And honestly, it does appear as though they have started some version of production. Obviously, it doesn't look like they've started full production, but some measure of production, which is really good to see. For those people who love to criticize Tesla and say they can't stick to any deadlines, well, that's usually not true. Of course, there are some instances, such as the Roadster and the Semi, which have been delayed ongoing, on and on and on. But for the cars that matter, the Model 3 and the Model Y, I think Tesla has been delivering extremely well. Now, I genuinely do think that if Germany and European Union, they continue to place too many regulations and restrictions and too many hoops to jump through for businesses to build factories there and to employ workers there, to get economic activity happening there, then they will lose it. It's just a fact of life. This is what happens, whether you agree with that or not, that is what happens. I think it's a good learning lesson here for Germany. what can we do better? How can we make this process smoother for companies? Companies are trying to do the right thing. They're trying to fill out the documents. They're trying to do what we ask them. And yet we are putting lots of hoops and hurdles in place. There's been lots. I mean, look at the reports from Germany. They're pretty consistently saying Tesla's not really at fault here, but we need this done. Oh, there's been an objection. As a result, we have to do this. As a result, we have to do that. For economic activity to improve people's lives, that's what economic activity does fundamentally. It fundamentally improves people's lives. Giving people jobs fundamentally improves the lives of middle class and even lower class income workers. Now, realistically, right now, most of the Tesla vehicles sold in Europe are coming from China. And that's not really a good thing for Europe. I think for Europe to succeed, they want to be building Tesla vehicles in Europe as quickly as possible. Now, I just want to make a key point here. I believe once this factory does come online next year, that this will affect Tesla's stock price. I know it's already fairly high. Elon Musk said it's high. But I do think that once Gigafactory Austin and Berlin come online and are producing significant quantities of vehicles by the end of 2022, that this will definitely increase Tesla's stock price. If you think it's overpriced now, you're going to be thinking it's very overpriced in 1 year's time. Thanks for watching the video. I look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Bye-bye.